Та бляха странно, но просто мені стільки не випадало ні чорта, і тут бабамці єсть, випав зараза. Ой, ёптыть, Гуга, сколько лет, сколько зим. Буває.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So things are underway.
Hidetoshi Nakata, I think, will be an interesting player to watch in this Peter. A great all-round midfielder who loves to just hold those central positions.
And a trailblazer, one of those modern-day playmakers, all action, covers so much ground, doesn't he? More than just a number 10.
He does. I mean, he does so many things well in his game that he's respected throughout the world.
And here's Drogba. Drogba
really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Messi. Zanetti. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Ukraine with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's Cruyff. It's a good foot in there. Nakata. Good running, strong and purposeful. Incoming delivery. Gets his head on it! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the pass is intercepted. What's going wide left? Drogba, he's picked his way through. That looks a good cross. Shevchenko gets flagged offside. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And this is Drogba. And this is Cruyff. And Cruyff! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kimmich goes short. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. Drogba does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Barcelona definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Nicely weighted ball. Great ball, and he's in here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Lampard clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And this is Drogba. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nakata. Jordi Alba. Bastoni. 15 minutes till half-time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, that's been intercepted.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And it's It's played in here. Ukraine are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cruyff looking to play him in. Now it's Lampard. He is through here. Shot a goal! Barcelona have their second corner now. They've played it short. And here's Jordi Alba. Cross-towering header. And that's in. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Oh, what a mistake! Shevchenko. And the shot! They've scored! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Ukraine have their lead. Now it's Shevchenko, and they've switched it over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Now it's Lampard. Lampard. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross in. Skillful. And that is the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Ukraine are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And so the action is resumed. Shapes to shoot! And he should have made them pay.
Drogba deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Now, can they get him away? Cruyff! Well taken goal. It's level again. What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever.
Good effort from distance. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
McAllister kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. And that's a throw-in. Maguire chooses to go cross-field. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Lampard. Lampard really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Nice looking ball. And this is Payeer. Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Barcelona with the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Hidetoshi Nakata. Genuine legend, not just of Japan, but actually Asian football in general.
Yeah, absolutely, Peter. Someone, in many ways, who was one of the first Asian pioneers to really succeed in European football.
Yeah, and shot a goal! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
PSV finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now that's a fine challenge. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri. Serginho. Hazard has it out wide and in space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. McAllister. Nakata. Looks a good ball through. Always goal side. Tries a shot! Brzezinski. Ukraine leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. David! Maguire goes back to front. Serginho. And it's Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
PSV clear.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, good effort, and it's come back out to him. Goal, Ukraine! And again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Tries to pass it through. Brzezinski. And it's Messi. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Oh, that is asking for trouble. The ball has bounced loose now. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold providing an outlet on that flank. Brzezinski. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he's intervened well there. That's going wide left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he shoots! And no mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And he was quick to react. Nakata. Nakata makes a dash for it. Oh, it shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ukraine with the corner, there first. Punched away. Messi's cross, he's rising! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And the shot! So, third corner of the game. Oh, what a real chance! Goal, Ukraine! And they're back in front. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Ukraine with the lead. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played, well played. Hazard. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Drogba demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Ukraine go up by 2 and are looking good.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Oh, great leap! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Drogba! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Ukraine are up by 2 in this truly end-to-end contest. What will the second half bring us? Away we go again. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. And this is Azar. Brzezinski. And Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. Yamal has it in a wide position. He's having a hit!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Pass somewhat off target. Pedri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Messi! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
He won't be happy with that one. And he's going to be disappointed with that. This is a promising build-up. Can he get it through? And a chance! Oh, crossbar! Messi. Oh, the ball's gone astray. David! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's chosen to go back. Pedri. Tries one from range! Oh, my word! That is quite something! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Just 1 in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually...
It's Azar! No, just not quite.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Serginho. They get a throw in.
Substitution for PSV, number 22, Hazard. Number 88, Alexander-Arnold. Number
And it's
27,
Olmo.
Serginho.
Looking to pass their way up the
Number
pitch.
64, Thomas Rashitsky. Coming on
Kukchu
the field,
is the team's
number
great visionary.
85,
Ball looks a good
Нуля.
one. Just the keeper in his way.
Hakimi.
Decent chance! And that's in. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager...
He's had a shot! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Threads one in. It's a pretty loose pass. Hakimi. Oh, good spread. Yamal. He's in a great position here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now that looks a decent ball. Pedri. Messi. Looking for the run.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Ukraine present their opponents with the best possible chance here. An exchange of stares, and here we go. And he's denied! And it's Hakimi. He'll try from distance! Oh, nice one too, very nice. Bernardo Silva proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that...
And the shot! Pedri.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And Grimaldo. Looking for options for movement. He's in one-on-one. Messi! Now who's going to... And again! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Tries to play it through. That is good alertness. He's shifting through the gears here. He's going for goal! Smashing save, really good save that. And that's it. Ukraine looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so to...
Like the flowers, also blooms in the light. Light waters, I'm drowning into you. Light of heavens, our kiss is higher than mountains. Knowing all will be
Здорово, здорово.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Cleared away. McAllister.
Hit a toss.
Дякую, привіт, взаємно.
An interesting player to watch in this, Peter. A great all-round midfielder.
Goes for a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter.
Pato! Superb from Pato! About as smooth as it gets. Two, and we've barely begun here. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It's a throw-in. Rijkaard.
Ukraine are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Seedorf. He won't be happy with that one. That has not gone well. Drogba. Can he get on the end of this? It's played through for him. And he's lost his man here. And the shot! Yes! Again in a...
Таке враження, блядь, що просто відключили, блядь, джойстик, нахуй.
Well, was he ever going to miss that?
3 з 3, ну це така хуйня, я не знаю, в матчах буває, і ніхера, ти щоб не жав, воно взагалі ніфіга, ну просто ніфіга не робить. Я не знаю, блін, у вас таке зустрічається, але у мене таке, блін, тільки граєш з якимось першим дівом, блядь, чи другим там під перший, блядь, просто пофіг, що ти робиш і як ти робиш. Тому я такі матчі, блін, не граю безтолкові я зразу виходжу, там, пропустив 2-3, блін, щастя, здоров'я, бо нерви, блін, не желізні.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Ukraine.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Буває.
There's the whistle. Hidetoshi Nakata, genuine legend, not just of Japan, but actually Asian football in general.
Yeah, absolutely, Peter. Someone in many ways who was one of the first Asian pioneers to really succeed in European football.
Yeah, an excellent import who paved the way for others.
Indeed, technique, intelligence, great work ethic too, and he had so many strengths.
Knocks it out wide. Now the ball. Oh, great leap! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cantona. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Cancelo. Now it's Platini. Played out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, and he's stuck it away.
Ти знаєш, якщо виставити там указання гравцям не дуже там і тяжко, але просто факт в тому, що з донатним составом тяжко грати, а перші, другі діви це практично все донати, блін. Там просто сама гра не дає тобі вигравати. Похер, що ти робиш, там, блін, ну... Вже таке буває, що той м'яч качається постійно, блядь, по лінії, а в ворота не лізе. Ну не лізе, а чувак тобі 2 рази вб'є, блядь, і вони залітають.
And we have our very first corner. Cruyff did well to stay calm there. Ukraine are looking to go forward now. Ball in towards the middle. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides.
That could spell trouble. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Silvestre played it. Towering header! Goal, Ukraine! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Ukraine are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Ну, в цьому матчі, певно, теж толку не буде, блядь. Сидів на воротах, цей один раз вийшов, один удар є. Ну, тут вже можна сказати, що, блядь, без толку нахрен. Далі грати.
Silvestre is offering a wry smile there.
That pass has been well intercepted. Threads one in. Back when it goes.
Це він дав під удар, блядь.
Here's one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Cantona. Pressure coming in from all directions.
Ukraine really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ну, коротше, блядь, тут, походу, пиздець. Пум-пум-пум-пум-пум-пум.
And Shevchenko. Shevchenko.
He's having a hit.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hazard. He's found some chance for a shot.
Странно, щоб забив даже.
That's a sharp finish. They have come roaring back. Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have
Та я вже теж не раз думав удалити нахуй, бо вже заїбало. Просто заїбало. Вона така стала, блядь, донатна гра, що це, блядь, просто жах, нахуй.
Looking at a different game now. Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to
Вже
finishing.
дивився. Гравець, блядь, куплений за бабки, і в тебе такий же самий є, нахрен, ну, блядь, просто випав, ніхрена вони не грають однаково. За бабки грає набагато краще.
Very disappointing, it has to be said.
Коли була ліцуха, тоді ще можна було грати. Щас, ну, дьоргатись. Щас, блядь, не заплатив, то сиди, блядь, і матюкайся. Ну, що я, блядь, роблю? У мене такі мати, блін, скільки я джоїв перебив, пацани, щоб ви знали, нахрен.
João Cancelo. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement.
От, блядь, откинувся, даю нахрен, і він оце мене, блядь, добиває. Кидається, даю пас, блядь, і він, блядь, ці футболісти тупо стають нахрен. Нахрен ти показуєш, що ти будеш бігти, блядь.
No way through. Nakata tries to play it through.
От куди він, блядь, скинув? 2 рази, блядь, ну, блядь, придурок.
Here comes the finish.
Ніхера собі, ну хоч цей б'є.
That is simply top draw, beautifully served up and deliciously
У
finished.
мене жодного купленого гравця немає. Я цю команду взагалі півроку качають. Ось чуть більше.
And yes, it's him
Е,
again. Good shot.
все. І зразу стали нахрен, в доску стали.
And once more we are all square. You score.
По центру пройшов, як в себе вдома по херу, блядь. 2 удари, 2 гола, блядь. До свидання, хлібороби, це називається, блядь.
Which for me deserved that equalizer. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Ех, сучка, не пройшло.
That is the end of the first half. Ukraine are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending. Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. Back underway then. Rijkaard. Hazard. Good driving run.
От двох набігає, блядь. Нахіра набігати двох? Одним, блядь, йду відбирати м'яч. Ні, блядь, лишає в центрі, блядь, самого нападаючого і пиздує 2 защитника, блядь, відбирати м'яч. Ну це якийсь, блядь, ну піздець просто.
And now they can spring out of defense.
Це, блядь, дав. Шевченко, блядь, тут такий кончений, блядь, що най Бог милує, блядь.
This is a promising build-up.
Диви.
It's a shot. Goal!
Ай, блядь. Сука, як уїбу зараз джойстиком опять, блядь. Жалко, конечно.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach. Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it. Well, this is what we've been waiting
Що мішало, блядь, достати цей м'яч? Я хер його знаю, блядь.
There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to
Месі, блядь, не бігає, блядь, а ходить нахрен, падлюка.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here.
Сука, нахера на Дрогбу, як стояв відкритий, блядь, чо? Та пішло воно нах, коротше, забувай, блядь, я виходжу, пішов в жопу.
Get away. He's certainly on some real chance. Well taken goal.
Джойстик, ну, блядь, вообще не управляємо, все стає, блядь, сука, виводю нахуй.
Sweeping move, and that's it. All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin.
А, ну тут понятно, тут, блядь, це я взагалі зря грав, я ж казав, що це з перших минут же ж було видно, що сидів на воротах, там забив, це, блядь, можна було і не продовжувати. Що цю хуйню придумали, блядь, умну помощь, блядь. Лівери грають, блядь, за них комп хуярить нахрен, вони, блядь, такі футболісти всі, що піздець. Ні разу не включав, як не знаю, що воно таке, блядь. Бачу по відосах там, плюс-мінус.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. While there is here a great sense of expectation, as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
Не, Месі, блядь, це його, блядь, вся швидкість, це я, блядь, їбу нахрен.
Arsenal have...
Цей хер достане, блін.
How do you interpret that?
Шевченко просто страшний. Думав, хоч, блядь, якийсь буде, блядь, трохи, блін, другий поверх брати. Ніхера він не бере. Ще Дрогба буває. Шева, блядь, 1 на 1, блядь, таку туфту, блядь, пори, що це пиздець.
can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers.
Ну от, блядь, от як не дати? Ну, блядь, ну Шевченко, ну, блядь, лівер. Я ж кажу, в нього 2 лівих, блядь, тут ноги на.
Carreras spots it and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. Promising position. Oh, he had to
2 дебіла стоїть на одній лінії, похеру їм, блядь.
De Bruyne. In with the challenge.
Це ж, ну, жесть просто, блядь.
Sharp little ball here. And the finish! Oh, the beauty! That is a gem! An absolute...
Сука, які в мене вже пацани нерви, це пізда, нахуй. А і це здобиває, що з першого удару. От якого хуя? Оце був, блядь, пас на фланг, блядь.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Ну ти що ти скажеш, бля, Месі, бля, мертвий. Коротше, знов ніхуя не керується, блядь. Я не можу, блядь, ну заїбали вже нахуй. І зараз хершу. Я ж кажу, херші, блядь.
Comfortably. Chance to counter.
Угу. В пізду.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Ну от, це, ну це, блядь, пізда. Це, ну, сука, ну от якого хера? Так, і тут Остапа понесло, блядь, називається.
Ukraine have the chance to go the other way.
Ну пізду, як ти вже показуєш, ну ти ж не запіздуєш, нахрен.
Ukraine really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them...
Ну от, це на фланг передача. Та в пізду, нахуй, цю гру. В пізду, блядь. Та ще праздний, ще ж, сука, праздний, ти забув вже, блядь, попразднувати, йобаного рот.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable...
Ти ще ж, сука, не празднував.
Well,
Very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a
Mhm.
tremendous to
Да, да.
everything they've been doing during this spell. One that they hope will continue.
Блядь, трьох було свободних, він дав нахуй на...
Now there's a fine ball. There's the
Ну це
delivery.
пізда. Це просто піздець. Треба виходити нахуй. Ну це, ну, толку тут не буде ніякого.
High and with purpose. Great ball and he's in shape.
Диви.
He's done
Сука.
Really look sharp there.
Ублюдки, блядь, йобані.
Well played.
А не гравці.
their second corner of the game.
Як, блядь, таке не забити, то я його знає.
Defense. Now it's Diaz. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Knocks it into space. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Arsenal have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament
Як
to
дитину обійшов, передав, блядь.
the way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Ой, ладно.
And he's had it nicked away.
І що ти зробиш? Ніхуя ти не зробиш навіть. Навіть паса не дасиш толково. Молодець, блядь. Йобаний, блядь, Месі.
Davids.
Хуявець, блядь.
Koeman.
Угу. В пізду даже, знаєш.
And that is out of play. Kudus. Nakata charging forward, the ball at his feet. Shevchenko plays it
Угу.
in. No way through, so back it.
He's having a hit.
Штанга, блядь.
Oh, it's hit the post.
Сука.
And for a moment, time stood still.
Ну, ну,
You get zero
іди
to
нахуй.
think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets beat.
Пацани, за мат вибачайте, ну, блядь, просто нерви, блядь, не стануть. 2 з 2 в нього, да?
And that's it. All that remains for me is to thank Jim Devlin. That's it from us tonight. A very
2 з 2, я ж казав, ну. Блядь, яке говно стала ця гра, це настільки вона стала говняна, блядь. Чекай, що, де це він? А, ну понятно, тут, блядь, без питань. Які тут питання можуть бути? Це і так щось мало він, блядь, забив. Це отак, граєш, по воротах пару ударів зробив, якщо воно там перекладена штана прокотилось коло лінії і не зайшло, можна виходити. Та тут не покатаєш нормально, того що, блядь, сидять, блядь, зумняком, блядь, з такими командами, що їбать в рот, блядь. Як тут виходить пак нахрен, блядь, заходиш через 5 минут, і в хуєвої тучі народа цей пак уже є. То що там казати? Тут покатати можна спокійно, це копчик. О, да, копчик це ще, блін, плюс-мінус. Ще можна щось рулить. Тут видно зразу, блін, дав пару пасів, блядь, оце вони толкнули м'ячик, чи там даєш вперед-назад дав, можна виходити, того що гра тобі, ну вона не дає, блядь, я не знаю, як воно, блядь, зроблене, але воно тобі грати не дає. Коли граєш з таким самим, скажімо так, бомжом, як сам нахрен я, наприклад, то, блядь, все, що в нього йде, що в тебе йде, якось на рівних воно грається, блін. Мені колись один казав, кажу, блядь, та команда там піздець, ти купляєш ці паки. Ні, каже, воно ні на що не впливає, каже, чувак, ти що, каже, кажу, скільки ж ти викинув? 2800 зелені. Я кажу, ну да, ніхрена ні на що не впливає, але ти 2800 зелені викинув нахрен. Та й таке.
scene we have here. There's a real expectancy are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into
Ні, є пацики, які там перший, другий діл грають там без виїбосів нахрен. О! О! Ще я, блядь, такий, ну от, блядь, от... Я не можу, я в ахуї. Ну, бля, воно не дасть нормально пограти сьогодні. нахуй. Сука, як воно вже заїбало. Ну ти про що тут, блядь, говорити? Ну от, блядь, про що тут говорити? Ой, сука.
This is Mohamed Salah. Hazard is carrying after that one.
Да, ну, блядь, похрен мені з тою крос-платформою, хай буде, блядь.
Sharp little ball here. O'Reilly. And here's
Ні, там може і буде, я, блядь, повірю, звісно, що там, ну, без толку цей же теж можна виходити. Може бути, ну я попробую, звісно, бо мене вже, блядь, заїбали нахрен ці хуйлики в жопу. 2 з 2, ну це понятно, це ж, блядь. Ой, я, сука, в шоці, блядь. Ну, розробники, сука, блядь, ублюдки, блядь, кончені, блядь. Такого, щоб, блядь, виходили в якийсь ефір, я так і в очі б сказав, що, блядь, ви, блядь, їбучі ублюдки, нахрен. Зробити з нормальної, блядь, симулятора, блядь, говно, нахрен. Тупорили, блядь, говно. Я з 13-го року граю, блядь, цю хуєту, нахуй, блядь. Ну ще такої, як ця, блядь, не було. Тупорилої, блядь, чекай, подивіться, які він. Тупорилої хуйні. А, ну, блядь. А я ще, сука, дивувався. Блядь, дивувався, чого нахрен. Та там, блядь, він просто в сторону воріт буде бити, блядь, воротаром своїм, нахуй воно буде залітати. Це ж, блядь. Ой. Опять якийсь хрен, блядь, з першого діла. Ну давай, скажи, що там в тебе вийшло. Блядь, може є хто бажаючий, блін, КООП гепнути нахрен.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. What are you making of this formation, Jim Begley? Well, the formation that was once the staple diet of the Italian game. And
І хер там він добіжить, блядь. Це ж Месі, блядь. Йоп твою мать. Так, нахуй його забирати теж.
this would have been my preferred setup. I think it can serve
Як не добігати на такі м'ячі? Я хер його знаю, блядь.
quite quickly at either end.
Таке враження, що, блядь, порізали їм цю швидкість, блядь. О, зараз чуваки покажуть, як треба добігати. Странно.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi.
Так, Дроба, хоч ти не вийобуйся.
He is through here. Nakata finding himself in
І
space.
хер там. Та на умки грають, блядь, практично, ну, не знаю, блядь, мабуть, відсотків, блядь, 80.
Get free. Nakata
Ну, тут не гра, то, блядь, дроч.
facing up to his adversary. This is
Просто дроч. Ну, я не пробував, ну, блядь, якщо там 70% за тебе робить, блядь, комп роботи, то це все одно, що дрочити і думати, що ти когось там товчеш, нахрен.
He has found the way through. Good read, needed to be. Messi.
Та, ну от, блядь, от як, ну, сука, ну от як.
Keeper there. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ну, піздець, коротше. Я, правда, вже і не дивуюся сильно, но, блядь, воно задрачує все одно.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And it's Azar. Looking for options for movement.
І,
Here comes
хуй.
the cross.
Ну да, хто ж скоче, два дебіла, блядь, стоїть, два шляпи, блядь, дві шляпи стоїть нахрен і, блядь, втикають нахуй. Та пішло воно в жопу, блядь, реально.
Diaz.
Достало, блядь, така херня вже, блядь.
Tidy with his distribution. Tries to play it through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Passing is crisp and sharp. This is Owen. He can run onto that. He's having a pop.
Странно, що він смазав, странненько.
Make them pay.
Diaz deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Ну і що, да, м'ячиком треба перекинутися, ж, блядь, ще ж не прибігли
That's very neat.
защитники. Як це, блядь, бігти нахуй, коли защити нема? Треба м'ячиком погратися, а тоді вже пробувати щось типа робити. Коли вже перекриють все, блядь.
The speed is slippery. The defense, though, able to hold on this time.
Чи біла кусок, блядь.
Nicely weighted ball. Well played right into his path. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ну от, блядь. Ой, блядь, не можу, нахуй, коротше. Тупейша діч.
The first significant strike. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to...
And he stuck it away.
Коротше, без толку, пацани. На жаль, блядь, без толку нема на що дивитися, блядь.
Really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple.
Що не роби, блядь, кнопки нахуй не реагують. Ніхуя не реагують, блядь.
Tonight's match, so just remains for me to thank Jim Begley alongside me.
Щось странно, а чого це рейтинг не падає вниз, блядь? Що це за хуйня, нахуй? Диви, блядь, ну, сука, ну я, блядь, в ахуї, коротше. Фу, блядь. Уїбав би зараз по цьому моніторі, блядь, як той, блядь, що змійку дивився, і на цьому б кінчилось, на. Є тут хто грає, блядь, як воно, господи, скажіть мені, я вам скажу. КООП. Так, хто тут в мене стояв, блядь? А, він ще, бля, мертвий, на. Угу. Хіра, на, бля. Хіра. Ну, давай я почекаю, поки створу, може, блядь, хоч коп щось піде. У мене ці, блядь, ублюдки вже, блядь, достали, на.
I could never fit nobody. I'm only here to party. Why you trying to fit? I'll disappear. Oh, get. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke. You don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love. You won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. Life's too short. Life too small. No. Can't waste your time on things you can't rely on. I got no time for it. I don't want no bad energy, no.
По моїм розкладкою буде, наверно, тяжко грати. Ну, я до неї привикший, звісно.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Щось воно підвисає, бля, конкретно.
So we're up and running. Well, now here's Adriano, quite an enigma.
That probably best describes him. A fabulous natural talent that can be erratic.
Ех, бля.
It's Turan. Threads one in, and this is Adriano. Griezmann. Adriano. Shot a goal! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude
Не резко вони
awakening.
нас.
It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Ukraine are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Griezmann. Otto. He's shifting through the gears here. Delivered. And a header! It's a goal! Two! And we've barely begun here.
Щас беремося.
Void of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
Thuram! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Thuram is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's hit the post! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard simply refused to be outdone there. Messi, can he finish? He's got away with one there. Tries to pass it through. Neymar.
Such good technique.
He's got away. Baresi wins the duel this time. That has not gone well.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Thuram proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And the pass is intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Benacer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's being urged to shoot, and it's played into the middle.
Milan really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey up.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. It's a really well-measured ball. Baresi gets across to intercept that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Aimed beyond the defence. Adriano. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Ukraine present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to extend their lead. That is some save from Khan. And that's a poor penalty.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, shooting chance! And it's hoisted clear.
Kimmich really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Just eases him off the ball. He's found a way through. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Trossard. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Trossard. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, good fly! Against the crossbar! I think that's offside.
Оце така хуєта в нас, звісно, пішла, да.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Otto. Griezmann pinches it off him. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. And the shot! That is some save from Khan! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He is through here. He leaps for it. He will be livid with himself. Looking for the run. Oh, that's clever. McAllister. That's it, 45 minutes up. So your views on the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals.
Ну, це ця херня, за яку я говорю. Буде все, но не ворота, блін.
And it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Ну нічого, ми попираємося трохи.
So we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
It's Griezmann! Oh, that was no routine save.
Griezmann really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of, he's going for goal! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Foot in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And again! Neymar. And now the breakaway. He's picked his way through. Real chance here.
Adriano made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Trossard. Trossard, rapid and full of intent. There's the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Zanetti cuts out the pass. He's got plenty of space out wide here. The ball goes in. Played back in. He's had a shot! And he's stuck it away. Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Ukraine cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Ukraine really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Чуть може ще дотиснем.
Substitution for Ukraine. Number 19.
Ukraine have their second corner now.
Number 20. Hirotoshi Nakata. Number 18.
Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Number 11. Turner. Number 23.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Coming on the field. Number 8.
Great vision.
Olmo.
O'Reilly,
Number
he has found a way
15.
through.
Kukchu.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Bernardo Silva.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
San Maximin.
Danny Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. He's picked his way through. Plenty to aim at here. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. That is good alertness. Danny Olmo, and he was quick to react. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Well seen, saw that coming. That was well played, well stopped. Kukchu. Can he get it through? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's good running with the ball. Looking for options for movement. Taken back almost at once. Real chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Та їбать ту Люсю нахуй.
Drogba! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, what has happened here? I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get on the end of this? Kukchu. Danny Olmo plays a sharp little ball here. Just the keeper in his way. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that is the last of the action. Well, that turned out to be quite a game.
Як і ожидали, що воно нам не дасть забити. Блін.
You might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Ukraine absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left.
Так, проти 3. Ага.
Welcome to those who have joined us.
Ну я не вмію цим штукою бити з соколом.
Into a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter.
Tries from distance. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Тікав, щоб втікти, а набіг на тебе.
Bale. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Olmo. Good take, and is he in? Deftly away. Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Drogba. And he shoots! It's there!
Нормульчик.
Him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Looking for the run, and claimed it back swiftly. And here's Bale. Plays a sharp little ball here. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
The ball has bounced loose now. That's a throw. Zanetti. And the ball's come loose here. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Has a look and plays it forward. Drogba is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Бляха, там отбор нажав случайно.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Engages and forces him off the ball. Kimmich with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's O'Reilly. Danny Olmo. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Kimmich. Aims beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Not a hint of offside here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that is well cleared. An instinctive delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Dundee United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Driven in. Garcia claims it. Safe hands. Now it's Pulisic. That has ended up in no man's land. Drogba. Defending was strong and firm.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Cafu. Can he get it through? He is through here. Knocks it into space. He's got away. It's Bale! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Bale has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Raspilicueta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking to play him in. Doku! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Looking for options for movement.
Dundee United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bale, and he's lost his... It's Bale! Baresi tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Bruyne. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Kimmich.
2 added minutes
That
has
looks a
been
cracking
indicated.
ball. Oh, now he can run away with it. Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. It's a promising position. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Hello
So your
everybody,
views on the
and
first
this is a
half?
quick reminder
Dundee
to let you
United
know that
really
you'll be
have
able to
looked
catch
very
today's
good
match
in transitions,
broadcast
so
live on
I'll be
Airpod's
expecting
FM station.
more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Dundee United have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So right back into the action. Dundee United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Dundee United have reclaimed it. Zanetti. And this is... Oh, shooting chance!
Це срака якась.
Save.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Dundee United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Doku. Cross to the back post. Oh, great leap! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Great ball, and he's in here, and again. Well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Невже, блін.
Goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Dundee United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum.
He's gone for goal. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Now, can they get him away? Bale currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now it's Pulisic. Pulisic! Cleared without hesitation. Dundee United are looking to go forward now. No foul, says the referee. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's Bale! Oh, good finish.
Офсайд чи що? Офігеть, скажи, блін.
Change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Cafu clears it away. Van der Ven. Azpilicueta spots it and intercepts. Cafu ventures forward. And it's Messi. Park Ji-sung. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. And now they can clear their lines. This looks promising. Oh, that's ambitious. And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break.
Може вже цей довитримаємо тайм.
Substitution on the field. Number 99.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 11, Didier Drogba. Number 19, Messi. Number 10,
Now it's
Dani
Bale.
Olmo. Number
Kukçu.
4, Zanetti. Coming on
Well,
the
he's looking to
field.
get away, but the
Number
defending is
98,
persistent, adhesive.
Batistuta.
Nakata!
Number 96,
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Number 7, Hirotoshi Nakata.
Calhanoglu,
Number 8,
still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Number 6, Kukçu.
Spread out to the left.
Substitution.
Now it's Mbappe.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And a header! Relentless! Just relentless!
Я думав, що зараз смажу, чесно.
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
98,
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bernardo Silva, he's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a nicely shaped ball. Space for him to turn and look. Tries one from range. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Dundee United have their second corner now. David Villa! And he's denied. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van der Ven picks it up from the goal kick. Lazio have a free kick. And here's Mbappe. Calhanoglu. Lopez. And he can thump it away. Park Ji-sung tries to pass it through. Bernardo Silva is the team's great visionary, and he plays one through. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Park Ji-sung. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Dundee United presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And that's going right the way across.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
It's been slipped through. Cafu cuts out the pass. Oh, can he get onto this? No, that's been intercepted. And that's it.
Добре, друже, дякую за гру. Прикольно вийшло цього разу. Треба відлучитися. На жаль. Давай до слідуючого ще забігаєш, пограємо. Копи нормально.
Especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play, running in behind.
Так, дякую всім, забігайте. Ну тут я так поняв, ще не сильні хлопчики були.